Yeah, it's back. Nice. So like I was saying, I'm installing now the latest build, the 15208. I didn't install it yet because the build doesn't bring anything new anything to be excited about, so didn't really care about it. Sound is good? Yeah. Yo Armin, what's up, man? Yeah, I didn't realize my mic was muted, so I was speaking alone. What happened to the music? What the fuck? Yeah, let's switch to another one. Yeah, very good. 15208 shows up the endless development of feature 2, 2 bugs fixed, 1 new known issue. Yeah, like I was saying, when my mic was muted. Yo Harsh, I'm good, man, how are you? Let me lower the music. Like I was saying, I don't think we're gonna get any new features from this point, like in the next builds, because Microsoft kinda doesn't want to develop more Windows Mobile, and I think this is the end, actually. I think this is the end. Until they don't bring any news, like with the Windows Cloud, if that Windows Cloud will come to mobiles, we don't really know. We can see that they are not working so well on Windows Mobile. Windows phones are dead. Yeah, I think that's the time. I think that's the time. Yo, Windows Insider, you didn't get the update, Vignesh? Did you tried everything I mentioned on the video? Also try to get Insider preview, maybe, Vignesh? What I do, buy 950 phone or wait for first phone? Is it's worth for wait? Yeah, I think to buy a Lumia 950 today, it's not really that worth anymore, because we don't know the future of Windows Mobile. And call me Jacob. Okay. Like I said, we don't know the future of Windows Mobile, and we can see in this Redstone 3 they kind of stopped adding new features to mobile. They only add new features to desktops, and yeah, even Donna say that the new builds for mobile will be from another team. So now Windows Mobile, it's like in maintenance mode. So they will only fix bugs, maybe change some settings here and there, but I doubt they will bring any new features to mobile, which is sad. But I think, yeah, that's the truth of Windows Mobile at this point today, which is very sad, because this Redstone 3 on desktop with these neon changes, it looks pretty good. But yeah, this Satya Nadella, since he come to be a CEO of Microsoft, he kinda killed Windows Mobile. If you recommend for Android, I mean, if you want to go for Android, that's also fine. I mean, at least there you have most of the apps. You don't have the problems with the app gap, and yeah, you'll not get also their updates, but at least the apps there work even if you have an older Android, so that's not a problem. Microsoft says next month something for mobile. I think they said it in Skype conference. Our team has watched it. Nice. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think they will bring Windows Cloud for mobile. Why did people not like mobile? People like mobile, just Satya Nadella didn't like mobile because they were losing money with Windows Mobile. With Windows phones, not Windows Mobile. So, I mean, Satya Nadella, he's way too smart guy, so he doesn't want to lose money, he just wants to win money. So that's why kinda he stopped Windows phones. Why use a Windows phone? I mean, because I like it and because I get most of my views on Windows Phone. So even if I do like videos on Android, I will not get views. And because I build this kind of community with you guys around Windows, so I can't really change, you know. But I use Android as well. I have an Android as well. But we asked them a simple question and they say we can't say something about Windows Mobile because it isn't anymore in Windows branch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They will not add, I think they will not add any more Windows, any more features to Windows Mobile, because now Windows Mobile is like in maintenance mode. It's just fixing bugs here and there. And the only like way out, I think, is for them to bring Windows Cloud to smartphones, to Windows Phone, if that Windows Phone will come out, you know, which is sad news, but that's the truth. And if they manage to bring Windows Cloud to phones, if they manage to bring it correctly, then I think it will be better than Windows Phone in general, because Windows for Desktop, for example, it has way more features. It works way better than Windows 10 Mobile, for example, because you don't have those loading screens, you don't have freezings and stuff. Of course, PC is much more powerful than a smartphone, but still they focus on Windows for desktops and they don't focus so much on Windows Mobile. I don't understand why they don't add the continuum features. They was in development. Why don't finish it? Because they are working with this Windows Cloud. So I don't know. This Windows Cloud will be like the continuum version 2. It's kind of. Hopefully you can go for Android, dude. There's much you can do. Yeah, I know there's so many things you can do, but there are also so many Android channels. So I'll be like one of other guys who has a YouTube channel with Android, while in Windows there's not so many YouTube channels. I'm kinda like in the position of where Nokia was when everyone was saying Nokia should have an Android phone. Then everyone was defending Nokia with saying like, oh, if Nokia goes for Android, then Nokia will be another company who sells smartphones with Android. So I'm in that kind of position now. PC is doing so much better than mobile. Yeah, that's true. Real Windows on phone is really hard project. Is a really hard project at the moment. I don't think it's a good idea, but let's see. Yeah, Windows Phone kinda. I mean, it was doing good until Satya Nadella came and he kinda killed Windows Mobile. You know, why Microsoft dropped support for legacy Windows phones? Any reason behind? Because they will drop support even for newer phones. Because they will drop support in general for Windows Mobile, but also those phones they are older than 2 years. So they don't want to support older phones because their hardware is a bit outdated. So they can't really improve Windows Mobile. If they will improve, which at this moment I don't think they will even improve it. Windows 10 Mobile have support until 2019 for security updates. Yeah, security updates, but no new features, nothing. Just security updates and some bug fixes. Why Creators Update not released yet publicly? It has released. It was released in 26th or 27th. It was released to the public. Even let me see. Donna Sarkar, she tweeted that the Creators Update. Yeah, here it is. This let me go full screen. For those waiting for the mobile Creators Update, that's rolling out in waves across regions now. So Creators Updates got released officially. But yet it will still come. For some countries will come first, for some other countries will come second, and so on. Yeah, that's right, Armin. That's right. Hi, Shanu. Hi, Shanu. They're rolling out in waves. Yep, correctly. The real thing, development on minimal state. They remove features that people don't use, like app corner. They remove older devices just to make sure that not many maintenance is needed. Yeah, that's also very, very, very true. Because if they have more headphones, then they will have to support those as well. But by removing them, if anything happens to those smartphones, then they will say, oh, they're not supported by us anymore. So you can't really complain. That's the only reason. Can install Android OS Nokia Lumias? No. You can't do that, unfortunately. It was good on all days on the HTC HT2. I still have one today here. This one here. Which this one was coming with Windows 6.5 mobile, I think. Yeah, Windows 6.5. And then this HTC HT2, it was cracked. It was cracked. And it was possible to install Windows Phone 7 on it. Android, it's still possible to install Android on it, or even Windows Phone 7, even though Windows Phone 7 is dead. You use Edge as main browser? I use Edge and Opera as well. That smile is fail. Google Smile sucks. I use Edge and Opera. I don't use Chrome like most of people do, you know. Firstly, because I like to be different than others. Second, when I used Chrome, it was completely fucking my PC. I needed to always go and delete cache and fuck it. I know Chrome has support of most add-ons, but I don't use add-ons anyway, so it's not really good for me. Can Windows Phone have feature? Don't think so, man. But if they'll announce Windows Cloud for mobiles, and if they bring it like correctly, implement it correctly, then it has a feature. But if they will fail just like Windows Mobile, then it's GG at that point. I'm back. Yo, Prattle. I used Firefox. I used forever Firefox since the beginning, but switched to Chrome just because of bad performance of Firefox now. Really sad, but I hate really Chrome. Yeah, I used Firefox as well, like back in 2007, 2008. Then I kind of switched between Opera, Chrome, Firefox, those. Chrome was sometime was my main browser, but fuck it. Can't get notifications on from Twitter app on my Lumia 730. Maybe you have them turned off. Do you still using your Lumia 640 XL? Yeah, I'm installing the latest build. I'm installing the latest build now, the 408, which doesn't bring anything new, so that's why I didn't install it when it came out. I can't even like make more videos about it, which is so shit for me. Have you updated your phone to the... Yeah, I'm updating it right now. But yeah, I want also to try a trick. Let's wait for the update to install. And once it will be installed, we'll check how the build works. And I'm gonna do the trick to increase the memory, because this phone has like 1 GB of memory RAM, but usable has like 300, I think. And I'm gonna try to implement to raise up that memory RAM. But let's wait to install it, then we'll see. Windows Phone couldn't have a future because Microsoft scared off most of their fans, and Windows smartphones haven't a good call in tech branch, and app gap, no good marketing, etc. Yeah, that's very, very correct. That's why Satya Nadella kinda killed Windows, because it didn't had like a good past and wasn't like the best OS at that point when he came in, so he just decided to kill it. You are using Twitter app or other client apps? Yeah, Twitter app mainly. Mainly people that doesn't know something about mobile think, hey, it's not that bad, it's pretty nice, but now app missing. What the fuck, man? I can't even read what you're saying. Yeah, but I understand what you say, but I couldn't read everything you were saying. But yeah, that's true. And those people who comment these kind of things, they are also correct. There is apps missing. Even Shazam, for example, it's a pretty popular app. Even though you can open Cortana and she will tell you which music is going on, but Shazam is very popular and now it got removed. So set up dual boot and set one for normal and one for insider preview so you can make PC videos. Yeah, I thought actually about that. Jacob. But I don't really want to fuck up my PC because I broke it already so many times, and this is like my gaming PC, my editing video PC as well. So I don't really want to mess with it. But I'm gonna think another way to get Windows insiders builds on desktops. Yeah. Satya Nadella shouldn't close Nokia. They should handle Nokia like LinkedIn now. Just don't touch it so much. Nokia is the reason because of. Oh my god. Yeah, Nokia. It's not only Nokia the reason behind success of Windows Phone, but yeah, Nokia was like a big part of it. Why Windows phones has no developers like Google and can't have most popular games like Clash of Clans or Pokemon or Go or even YouTube app? Okay, let's start for YouTube app, for example. YouTube app or YouTube in general is make part of Google, you know. So Google doesn't want to make Google apps for Windows. That's the first reason. And the only reason for Google apps not being available on Windows Phone or Windows, even desktops. There is no Google apps. Now imagine if Microsoft will block Google even on browsers. That will be so bad. Google will go to shit, but of course that will never happen because both will lose. Windows will lose and Android will lose as well. And as for the developers like Pokemon and the Clash of Clans and stuff, other games, Windows has a small percentage of usage of selling phones. So the user base is small, and those developers, they want the most users. So that's the only reason for developers not making games or apps for Windows. Don't set dual boot, use virtual machine. If they broke the bootloader, you're fucked. Armin, you're a lifesaver, man. I didn't think actually about virtual machines, even though I used back in the past, I used a lot of virtual machines. But I didn't think about using virtual machine right now. I was thinking in dual boot or getting into my tablet or maybe getting a secondary PC. I didn't think in virtual machine. I'm gonna actually do that. Actually. Yeah, virtual machine will be the best. Google isn't stupid. They know Windows Phone is the only real competitor. If they publish all the apps on it, they close many things of the app cap. Yeah, that was kind of true, like when Windows was still in good shape. Today it's not a real competitor. Windows at this point, it's not a doesn't make competition because there's not many phones to sell and it's not a competitor anymore. Also, if you are partner of Google, you aren't allowed to develop apps for Windows Phone. Oh shit, I didn't know about that. That sucks. Why developers are release more apps to Android more than Windows apps? Yeah, I've said that because Windows users are small. It's like, let me see if it's like Windows is here, Android usage is here. So if a developer makes apps for Windows, he will make this amount of money. But if a developer makes an app for Android, he will make this amount of money. So if you are a developer for which one you will go, for Android or for Windows? Of course you will go for Android because it has more users and you will make more money, of course. Windows Phone had more market share in 2014 than iOS in some markets, but developers think nope, that's not enough. Also Microsoft think that. That's true, but not really true, because in 2013, 2014, when Windows was in good shape, developers were actually coming to Windows and things were going a little better and better. But then Satya Nadella come in and then he decided, like, fuck it, let's fuck up Windows Mobile. Use VMware Player, better performance than VirtualBox, and it's free, a bit hidden. I used always VMware. I used always VMware, yeah. As you made a video on change the registry, is there any harm to low-end like optimization sets, etc.? Not really, man, because you are only like unlocking the device to receive newer build. But when the build is installed, when the OS is installed, it will not check, for example, like if you have that phone, it will check how much RAM you have, what's your CPU, and will adapt to your CPU, to your RAM. And of course, yeah, if you have low RAM, it will not work as good as a 3 GB device, but still it will work fine. I wish I could buy Google so I could sell it to Microsoft. Windows Phone was a big competitor, yes, not anymore. Windows Phone was so amazing. Google knew it since 8.0. Yeah, that's true. Since not 8.0 was still kind of lacking. In 8.1 was starting to get very good. Windows 10, when the idea came that Windows 10 will come, it was still very good. People were liking it, but then it was taking so much time. Then the Lumia 950, 950 XL, they were also taking so much time to come to outside. And then when they come outside, they come all buggy, and just everyone lost the hype about it. Where are you from? I'm from Portugal, man. Jave, you ever... What the fuck? I meant US. What do you mean by Jave? You are... Yeah? Microsoft tried to combine with Android. Example, Samsung S8 have some Microsoft inbuilt apps. Yeah, that's true. I mean, because they are a software company, of course they will try to make as many apps possible for any many OS, for Windows, Android, iOS, because they want their software to be everywhere. But still, it's not like the same by having a Windows phone and an Android phone. I still cannot believe the state of Windows Mobile, especially as they have a OS which does not require high-spec phones. A big shame. It didn't require a big like high-end phones like in Windows 8, 8.1, but today it kind of requires a high specs. Because, for example, the 640 XL can still run Windows 10 mobile fine. Fucking music, man. Can still run Windows Mobile fine, but it struggles when switching apps. It struggles in some apps because it needs more RAM, better CPU and stuff. Can you check my Facebook page, Aaron? I design cars and I'm only 12 only. Okay, let's see. Aaron, you gonna have to give a name or something. Aaron. Because there's so many. Maybe this one? Oh yeah, this one maybe. Yeah, this one. Okay, let me read more. Microsoft will publish a custom Android version soon. It would make sense in some way, because they already have so much partnering and so many apps plus launcher. They could make it easy. Nah, I don't think they will make that. Which they could, but I don't think they will make that. Are you in Twitter? Yeah, I'm on. My Twitter is on almost in most of videos. It's this name. Let me go full screen. It's this name, at Toderici D. Yo Marcos, greetings from Florida. Yo, hello. I was to Florida like in 2013, actually, to Miami. I loved it so much. Okay, so the build installed. So where I was, Microsoft include features to Android apps more than Windows Phone. Yeah, good question. I can't really answer that. only that they just want to kill Windows Mobile. That's the only reason I see behind it. Windows 10 Mobile anniversary update was amazing on my Lumia 925. Apps worked better than 8.1, but then it bricked. I had a 925 and it didn't work so good on Windows 10 Mobile. Your videos are great, even though in Australia it is 10:22 p.m. Saturday. What is this for an app to see YouTube chat? Huh? What is this for an app? I don't understand what you say. For Windows 10 Mobile, I don't think there is a... Maybe MyTube works, but I don't think they work for YouTube Live. What do you think about my car designs? I didn't see it yet. Really good, man. How old are you, said? Said like, yeah, 12. Really nice for 12 years old. Pretty good. Is this like a cop car? It is like a Toyota or something. I like this one actually. Classical jumbo. I like this one. Very good, man. You have talent for 12 years old. Very good. I like it. Okay, so where are we at? What are you using for streaming? I use OBS for streaming because I can capture my monitor. I can capture just a screen, for example, like this, or with a full webcam. I can switch between the scenes. So it's and it's free. That's the best part of it. If Google are not giving any of its app on Windows, then why should Windows give its app like Skype, Bing, Cortana, etc. on Android? Because Windows care about their apps. They are a software company, so they want their apps to be everywhere, while Google doesn't want their apps to be everywhere. Google just wants everyone to be in their like apps and in their Android. So they want everyone to come to Android to use their apps, even though they develop apps for iOS, but they don't develop apps for anything else. Even then, when BlackBerry was alive, they didn't develop anything for BlackBerry. So you see your YouTube chat on desktop right now. What is it? Oh, this one. This one is Restream, but I see it because I linked it to my YouTube, so I see like from my YouTube chat. You can't really use it to see the chat that we are using right now. So hey Dark Lord, does Microsoft have the full rights to PureView, or do Nokia still have some sort of rights to that? Only the Google Pixel software imagining has come close to it, in my opinion. I think Microsoft has the rights for the PureView, I think, because they got most of the rights of Nokia. They got, not most, they got everything from Nokia, and then they just sold back. They sold back like the dumb phones, and they sold back the Nokia name. But they kept the hardware making. They kept the workers, even though they gave some workers back. But the best things of Nokia, they kept it. If you are to get a new Windows phone, which one? 950, 950 XL, 650, Alcatel Lidar 4S, or HP because I have the Lumia 950. Nah, just keep it. If you have the 950, just keep it, because at this point today it's not really worth to get a new Lumia or a new phone with Windows, because we don't know the future that Windows 10 Mobile has yet. So if you have a 950, then you're still very good. Can you show your equalizers for headphones mode? I don't really use a equalizer. I have mostly it on default. I don't really use an equalizer. Have it mostly on default. Oh, equalizer for phone. Oh yeah. That's actually I can show. Okay, let's go equalizer. But I need to go. Okay, let's go full screen webcam. I need to change. Configure video. Okay, so focus 85. Okay, so let me go to equalizer. Let me put my headphones, because it works only with headphones. So this is my equalizer. Let me see. Try to focus on it, because I have to focus manually. Yeah, this is my equalizer. Maybe like this, if you can see. Take a screenshot maybe and try it to use yourself. It's the best equalizer you can use. 85. Wait, this didn't go well. 85. No, it's still not good. What the okay, let's go to auto. Fuck it. Just go for auto. The music stopped. Oh, of course the music stopped for me. Okay, where are we at now? Are you a student or engineer? I ended already most of studying. I ended also university, so now just working, but not an engineer. If Microsoft doesn't release apps for Android, they will lose many users. Yeah, that's also true. They will lose many users, because for example, for OneDrive, for Hotmail, for Outlook, not Hotmail. Hotmail, they changed the name. Lumia 950 XL are amazing phones. Don't switch. Yep, 950. It's very good for the price that they sell today. But buying it today, it's not really worth. Which PC games you have played yet and you liked the most? I do have a YouTube gaming channel, and I do some games there. Do sometimes some streams. But I play mostly. Let me open my Steam. Let me open my Steam. Even though I thought like making video games in this channel, but I don't really want to mix phones with gaming. So that's why I created the gaming channel as like secondary. Even though I never told anyone about that channel, but yeah, I have it. So I play mostly CS:GO. As you see, I have almost 2,000 hours on CS:GO. Maybe you can see it really on smaller screens, but I have 2,000 hours on CS:GO. I bought Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, but I played only 26 hours because it's so shit. GTA also played some pretty good. It shows 44 minutes, but I played the cracked version. And H1Z1 I also played like 54 hours. And that's more or less it. I played also a lot of Call of Duty games, which today I don't really play so much, but yeah. I love the new My People feature. It's not finished yet. I liked the idea, but I don't really like yet how it looks, but it's a start. Who or what motivated or inspired to start your YouTube channel? It was, I don't know what's his name, because let's actually go to my to my very first videos. Let's go full screen maybe. To my very first videos, because I started this channel with Android. You can see I was making only tutorials how to install Android until I start to get Windows, and I start to make as well on Windows. But I started with Android, and the reason I started was because I had this HTC HD2, which it's a beast of a phone, and many people were still like not managing to install Android on it, and I just started to do a tutorial on it. And was also like the motivation behind it was one channel who was making this kind of tutorials. He had like 2,000 subscribers, and I was like, oh man, I want to start also making tutorials, and I wish I would like reach 1,000 subscribers just to compete with him. That was like not my dream, but that was my motivation behind it. So well, I kind of changed then slowly to Windows, and well, today I didn't reach yet 5,000, but we are close there to 5,000. Windows 10 Mobile has its own equalizer, I think. Yeah. I showed it on video. Watching YouTube live streams works in my 2 beta. Oh, does it work? Does it work? Oh yeah, actually let's go back. Oh yeah, we are in full screen. Let's open my 2 beta. I have my 2 beta to see also the new layout. You can see here it has a bit of transparency, but it doesn't show like much. If you see, if I move around, it doesn't show much of transparency. But also the Neon project, it has a little more transparency, and when you move like in these menus, it also gives some transparency, but this might not really. Okay, so let's see if it works live stream in these menus. Oh, it works. Awesome. Oh, it works in my 2 beta. I didn't know. So well, there you go. You can watch in my 2 beta live streams on Windows Mobile. I didn't know actually about that. Now I know. If someone asks me, what's your gaming channel? Okay, let's go back to full screen. This is my gaming channel, ghost_Toder. You see, I also still like kept my name, like in my channel I have Toderici, but here I just kept only until Toder, because Toderici is my family name, so I kinda kept it. But yeah, I never said anything about this channel to my main channel, and I never said on this channel that I have a tech channel, because I wanted to first reach to 5,000 subscribers on this channel, and maybe then announce that, oh guys, I have a gaming channel. And I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel to say then, oh guys, I have also a tech channel, which I'm at 900 subscribers, 922. I didn't reach yet 1,000, but it's kind of going slow these days on the gaming channel, because I don't really like do so many videos, but I want to make more videos and maybe more live streams on the gaming channel as well. But yeah, if you want to see some games as well, if you're tired of tech, then yeah, you will gonna find me there for sure. I got Continuum on my Lumia 640. Yeah, that's very good. If you don't mind, you can follow my travel page on Instagram. I don't have an Instagram, man. I opened Instagram. Maybe you can find me on Instagram, but I doubt, because I logged in on Instagram with my Facebook, but I never used it, so I don't really have Instagram. I finished my UG degree for bachelor, I guess bachelor, computer science. What I choosing my next my career, computer oriented. Yeah, I also ended university in computer science. That was in 2013, and since then until now I kinda stopped doing that. I started to do some other stuff on internet. But yeah, it's a very good career if you gonna pursue that. Why don't you make videos on 10 best new apps this month? I thought about that, but there is not like so many new apps to Windows Mobile to come, and I have to search for to search for those apps all the time. But I thought in making this kind of video for Android, but then I don't really have so many videos when making videos on Android. So I don't have so many views on Android, so I'm like stuck on that idea. By the way, you have almost 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm almost reaching 5,000. It's nuts for me. Maybe I'm small compared to other YouTube channels, but when I started, I was just hoping to reach 1,000, and well, today I'm almost 5,000. Please, if you got some time, please hit like on my page so you can see my newer uploads. What's your page? I can't click on this chat for your page. Let's go again back here. My 2 beta is so amazing now, it's nearly finished. I think August this year it will release as main version. Yeah, I like my 2 beta as well so much. It looks very good, and it's also so smooth. I like it so much. I also have it in my phone. Let's go in my phone, and it works so good. All my pics on my travel page, JZQ Travel, were taken from my Lumia 950, but the beginning pics were from my Lumia 640. Nice. That's, for example, this is my 2 beta. It works so smooth, and when you click on a video, it's also so smooth. And for example, let's wait to load. It's still loading. Not sure if it's gonna load fully. Let's wait. Oh, it loaded. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Let's see. Come on, disappear. When you click, for example, it brings this transparent or neon on blurry bar, which I like it very much. And then if you swipe to right, you have most of the comments. So the app is so well made right now. I use it mainly now for my main app. I switched from Tubecast to this my 2 beta because it's so good made. Skid Row site as favorite. I also recommend the site for much illegal games downloads. I don't really download many illegal games right now because I buy most of them in Steam. But I used to download some. Yeah, for example, GTA. I first played it as like cracked, and then I bought it on Steam. But yeah, also I have it on my my favorites because I go and see which new games come out as well. So it's like a website to see what's new. What do you think about Dolby app for PC? Dolby app? I don't have Dolby app. I think they should make it completely free, not just for 1 month. Oh, I see Dolby app from the store. Yeah, I tried it as well, and it was like giving some 7.1 surround sound, but yeah, it's only for 1 month free. So, did you think torrent is safe? No, torrent it's not safe at all. So I don't really use it today so much, but I use it in past so much. I download games that I can't buy on Steam, like Tony Hawk games. Do you know them? For me, really classic games. I never played Tony Hawk's games. I know them, the skate one, right? But I never played them. Torrents, it's not safe for illegal downloads because you upload the data for other people, so you also upload the illegal game files. Yeah, that's very correct. Okay, so I installed the OS installed. Let's try now to increase the memory file. So okay, let's go into interoptools. Oh fuck, I didn't click interoptools. I don't know how can I. Let's see if this will focus. If not, I have to go manually. Yeah, I'm gonna go manually. RX 47 with Pentium 4560, will that work? With i5 4560, you mean? Okay, so let's go autofocus. Okay, so we are in interoptools. Come on, autofocus. Okay. So if someone wants to try it right now, you can do the steps as well. Do you mean increasing the virtual RAM that you also see in storage? This device system data? Yeah, virtual RAM. Yeah, that's correct. Your favorite mobile and recommended? Like phone, you mean? He really means Pentium. No, then it will work, but not that good. Okay, so go in. Okay, let me see. Where is a good focus? It's kind of hard, huh? Okay, this was good. Okay, registry browser. It's so hard to do, man. Okay, registry browser. Then go in local machine. Then go into system at the bottom. Okay, system. Let me see. System. Control set 001. You see here, control set 001. Oh, back. Mistake. Control set 001. Then the first one, control. Then session manager. Where is session manager? Session manager. Here, session manager. Okay. Then I'm also looking at the tutorial right now, so then memory management at the bottom. Then memory, where is it? Oh, paging files. Then paging files, and you got into, oh fuck, yeah, we got into this menu right now, and you see in this registry value data it says page files system 256. So we have only 256 megabytes of RAM. So let's try to increase that. Let's go focus automatic. Okay, so where I missed some comments. How long will you do this live? Because I'm on the go. My network is very unstable. If you run this for almost 2 hours, then I can join you again after an hour. Now I'm gonna run until 3 p.m. so now it's 2:45. I'm gonna run it for more 15 minutes and I'm gonna end it there. Okay, fucking autofocus. It's okay. That's back. In my Lumia 640 I can't be able to install any new updates, or can't able to sign in with MS account even after 10 times of hard reset. What to do? I don't really know, man. I never saw this problem to not be able to install any new updates, or okay, any new update, yeah, but to not be able to log in with your MS account. That's Windows Device Recovery tool helps better than hard reset. Yeah, that's very true. How to enable notifications LED on my Lumia 730? I don't really know how to answer that question. Okay, then bye. It was nice to talk to you again. Bye, Aparatul. See you next time, man. I'm gonna do this kind of live. Gonna try to do all the Saturdays. So gonna try it. Let's not skip. Okay, so we are here in 256. Let's try to focus again. Okay, focus. You see here, there 256. Let's change that to 512. So we're gonna change from 256 megabytes to 512 to see if it will work. 512. Let's oh, come on. You see 512. Let's press write, and gonna check back paging files if it write it. It still says 256, so it didn't work. RIP. Fuck it, don't try it. I think I need to unlock something else because it doesn't want to write. Okay, this focus again. Don't try it. I'm gonna still try to some things because it. I pressed write, but it didn't write. It like went back, so it didn't work. RIP. Did you set this for your phone or it just happened? Oh, not for me. Sorry, my English is sometimes broke and I write fast, but still better than the German of tech Toderici, I think. Oh man. When I type as well, I don't really type most of the times like correctly, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. It works fine on my laptop, but that does not work on my PC desktop. I am the only user. Very strange, man. Oh, I missed your comment. Do you know of a fix in relation to Windows 10 desktop where it never prompts me for a PIN to log in and bypasses it every time? Ooh. Don't really know about that, man. Don't really know. Maybe. Oh, did you logged in into your account? Because what the fuck happened here? Because let's let me see first. To not show any details of account. Let's see, where is it? Accounts. Remove the PIN and lock, and if he asks for your normal password, then again, fuck my life. It's lock, not look. Project Astoria. Project Astoria. All the projects kinda stopped. But did YAR 1980? Did you logged in with your account? Because if you do like a clean install of Windows, you have first to log in, and if you have like set a secondary email for receiving that that password, then you'll also have to like use that password. Project Astoria is dead. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, let me see if the update installed. This is tech support live stream now. Yeah, I didn't want it to be a tech support, but I mean it's just fine to interact with you guys. I like to interact, so. Did I got the latest build? Where is it? Oh yeah, 15208. Yeah, but this build is again only to fix some bugs and nothing new. And again, I have Outlook. You see here Outlook. Again, doesn't want to open. If I click open, it says your SD card problem, blah 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 blah. I have this problem for a few builds, and yeah, it's still here. So fuck. Indian tech support, please give me your credit card so that I can help you better. Yeah, I saw many videos with like scams. This build fixed 2 bugs and introduced many new bugs. I don't think it introduced many new bugs because they don't really like implement many things in these new builds. Why since launch 2008 8. Windows Phone has a lot of bugs till now, 2017. Seriously, this has been banned. No, Windows Phone 7 and 8.8 and 8.1, they didn't have a lot of bugs. They were actually pretty damn smooth. Best music app for Windows Phone. Groove Music is fine, and also I use these ones. I use Pandora, Deezer, and Spotify for, you know already Spotify. They all do the same thing. And then I use, where is it? Oh, I missed it. And then for music or for movies, I use VLC. VLC, it's like all in one. So I use mainly Groove and VLC for music. Windows Phone 7 launched in 2010. Yeah, or that. Before Windows 10 Mobile, the OS wasn't really buggy. It was pretty well made. I restarted my phone only once a month without bugs or slowdowns. Yeah, that's very true, Armin. Very true. Windows Phone 7 was so smooth, was never lagging, never doing any shit. I think you should sleep now. Me? No, why? Lol. Yeah, for me it's like 3 p.m. man. For me it's 3 p.m. But no, I'm gonna end the stream like at, in 5 minutes, because in half an hour I have to go pick my girlfriend, and we have to go to IKEA, and she wants to see some shit. I don't know what she wants to see. Like, all the time, oh, I want to go there, I want to go there. Compared to Android, Windows Phone was like the best OS ever technical. What I liked about Windows Phone 7 and also 8 was that they were also so smooth, never crashing, but they were limited compared to Android, and that I kinda didn't like it, but I liked that they were always smooth and never crashing, never needing a reboot, while in Android you always needed to clear the cache, clear the RAM, and even today you have to do that. So but Android is now really great also. It's not that great, because even today, this morning, I was in bed, I was in Facebook watching videos on my LG G3. It has 3 GB of RAM, and I was watching videos. I watched like maybe 20 videos, and the app, the whole OS started to be laggy as fuck, and I had to close the app, and I changed to another app, and that app was still laggy, but then it started to come back to normal. So it's not really that great. Android users like install cleaning apps, install antivirus program. yeah, that's true. I don't have any antivirus program, but I do have cleaning apps, because you need to do those cleaning apps. So which phone your girlfriend using? It's maybe Windows, I think. Yeah, it's the same 640. She uses the same 640 XL. But she started to use, now lately she started to get my LG G3, because there were some apps on Android that there's no on Windows, so she started to use those apps. And I asked her many times, why don't you get an Android phone? But I think she gonna switch sooner or later. iOS and Android is now super smooth because of the vast investment and support due to the high volume users. It's super smooth, but still Android, after many time of use, if you don't clean the cache and don't release the RAM, it will still start to be laggy. Doomstein Donner Essen then stop. No. Why app have buy in Windows Phone, but Android is free? That apps. I see what you ask. Not all the apps, but some apps, yeah, they are like that. But that's the developer that wants to do like this, because even if that app is free on Android, or that game on Android, it has a lot of ads, a lot of publicity, while in Windows it doesn't have that publicity. Android isn't smooth because of so many users. Google can make what they want. They haven't competitor. That's not true. Android got better and better because many people use it, but it can't get better because it's an open OS. So that they can't really do many improvements like Windows, for example. Windows for PCs, for example, they also, like, you have in every kind of PC and any kind of CPU, any kind of GPU, you can install Windows, and Windows works good or bad depending on the system, but works. And on Android, how it's an open OS, everyone can change everything they want. So, like, I mean, any developer. What do you think about Xiaomi? I thought already buying a Xiaomi, but I'm still like sketchy about those Chinese phones. I think maybe in a Huawei, or I don't really know, but I still have my LG G3, which I'm still fine with it, so I don't really need. But I was thinking in getting Xiaomi's just for review. It works the same with Android and iOS. A lot of apps on Android are free, but the same apps you have to buy on iOS. Yeah, you see. We need to make Android ad blocker for apps, and how to program it. Just kill internet connection of the apps. But then, if you kill internet connection, you'll not be able to use those apps, depending of the app, of course. But most of the apps, they require internet, so ad blocker is already there for Android. Yeah, ad blocker for browsers, but not ad blocker for apps. Not ad blocker for apps. Wait, what the fuck is this? What feature looking before buying smartphones? What feature to look? In these days, they must have a fingerprint. I wish my Lumia 640 XL had a fingerprint, because I want to put a password, but then whenever I unlock my phone, I have to place the password, the PIN, which it's a waste of time. But if you place your finger there, boom, it's unlocked. And also, like, the design, I also like to see the design. The screens doesn't really matter at this point, because most of the screens, they have so many pixels, and the colors are so great, which when I see some reviews, when they try to compare like the screens, oh, this one has, I mean, that's all kind of bullshit, because if I give you, for example, if two different phones have, the displays are a bit different, not bad, but a bit different. So if someone gives you first one phone and then gives you another phone, you'll not be able to see the difference at all. Maybe some colors, saturations you'll be able to see, but in the display you'll not be able to see the difference at all. But if you get like a Chinese phone that has shit screen, you're gonna be able to see the pixels, of course. But display not really. Camera to be good. Of course, GPU and CPU also kinda need to be good if you want to game on them. But these days not really much, like CPU, GPU, fingerprint to have fingerprint, and of course camera to be good as well. What do you think of Boost Plus when you use the HTC Blue? What is Boost Plus? What do you think of Samsung TouchWiz? I had before a Samsung Galaxy S3, and I liked a bit TouchWiz, but it was so laggy. It was so bad. But today it's so much cleaner and so much like not so heavy. It's much better, and I don't really like clean Android. Many people prefer clean Android over like TouchWiz, over like LG modified skins and stuff. But I prefer, for example, the LG skin over Android pure. Best operating system in the world. I use Windows and Android. I can't really say anything about iOS. I used only once macOS. I liked, but also disliked, so I can't really say about iOS. I like Android that it's kind of open and it allows you to do many things, but then because it's open, it's also bad. So yeah, I liked BlackBerry. BlackBerry was one of the best operating systems, but yeah, it failed as well. BlackBerry was very good. I'm interested in Nokia Android phones, not because of Nokia, but they promise a clean Android, and the mobile phone looks nice. China phones in some ways, but I think that's not a big deal. The Android phones that come out, they aren't like with clean Android, they are also a bit modified. So I will still wait for Nokia to release some more phones to see how they will go, because these first phones, they are also like only available on China, and we didn't see yet how well they support those phones. So I will just wait for maybe a next release or something, just to see how they will do. Windows get more open and open in safe ways. Even if it does get open, it's not like open source. It gets open, but like people can give their feedbacks, and they talk more about how they made that program or how they made the OS. They talk about their privacy, but it's not like an open OS. It's not like Asus or Lenovo who sells laptops. It's not like they can go install Windows and then modify it as they want. For example, like happens on Android. Samsung, when sells a phone with Android, they modify like Android however they want. LG does the same, Xiaomi does the same. Most of like the manufacturers, they modify Android how they want. With Windows, nobody can do that. So I don't really know what you mean by that. Boost Plus was the cache cleaner that ran in the background and allowed you to run or shut off background apps. Oh yeah. I think I disabled it after in the second day, because in the first day it was actually working pretty good, but I wanted to like not clean anything, leave every app on the background to test the phone. But in the first day it was on, of course, I think, and then I disabled it, but it was working pretty good. Yeah, it's not open source, but the universal app platform gets more and more open, many more possibilities for the developers. Yeah, but that's another thing, you know. That's a good thing if the universal apps, like, they get more open. That's a very good thing, because the developers can do like more things with the apps. And I think the apps, they should be like opened, but the OS itself, it shouldn't be open. For example, like Android. I like Android because it's possible to customize it as you want, but because it's opened, everyone can change whatever they want, and that's a big problem for me. Sense UI is the best skin on Android in my opinion. I don't think I used Sense UI, but I never used kind of skins. I still have like a launcher, Nova launcher, I think, on my LG, but I don't use it. I don't like launchers and even skins, because they use a lot of battery, and I like that nobody's allowed to change main UI of Windows. I mean, you can install programs to change the UI. Like back in the day of XP, you could change like the whole design of like the theme and stuff. But yeah, the manufacturer, they can't change Windows by default. That's the best thing. Hey, these days Microsoft people are just emphasizing on mobility rather than smartphones. What do you think about this? Is there a new form factor coming around? Yeah, that's true, but how you say it, they go more on mobility, but they don't speak more. It's like so much about smartphones, about phones. So I think they will just they just want to kill the smartphones, and the next not phone but the next device that they will come out, I think it's like a Surface with Windows Cloud installed on it, and it will be like a cheap Surface which will be able to be portable. So it will be called like a phone, but it will not be considered as a smartphone. So I think that's what they want to go for. What is the real budget price on a smartphone? Example, Apple $1,200. It's true. So wait. So if you buy an iPhone 7 today, you pay $800 or $900 for it. So it's not $1,000. But to produce that phone, it costs like $400 or $300. So all the rest is just to put in the pocket, you know. I think you should test out the next OnePlus when it launches in the next couple of months. What do you think? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea, but the problem of OnePlus until now, they sell only on their website. They don't sell through carriers. They don't sell like other phones sell. So spending like such money buying it directly through internet, through website, it's not for me. So I don't think I will get it, but if it will come like with the carriers, then of course I will get it. Tablets are also mobile devices and mobility like apps for smartphones, Android and iOS phones. Very, very true, Armin. Very, very true. And the tablets, for example, tablets with Windows, they work so good, and I like them, and they overtake Android and even iPads. They are better because you have like full Windows in a tablet. So Microsoft saw that tablets are doing so well, so they thought, well, if full Windows in tablets works so well, why not make full Windows for mobiles? Even though we kind of have to see yet how this mobile will come, but anyway. I mean, in the UK, O2 finally decided to sell OnePlus 3 on contract, so there may be hope. Oh, really? There is O2 here. There's O2 here in January as well, but I never saw the OnePlus. But if they'll bring OnePlus 5, I'm gonna get for sure. I'm gonna get Windows 11 rumors. No, there will be no Windows 11. There will be only Windows 10, and then with big updates like twice each year, until they decide to end Windows 10 and come with something else. If that day will come, but there will be no Windows 11. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna kinda end here, guys. Thanks for coming in, having a little chat to the tech support. I kinda have to go in a few minutes. I thought today I'm gonna have more time because my girlfriend normally she ends the work later, but today she ends sooner, so I didn't expect that. But anyway, next Saturday gonna make another live, so yeah, be sure to be there if you wanna have some talk again. But yeah, Microsoft makes a really well job to make full Windows for mobiles. So many improvements for them, like throttling background processes, even running on ARM soon. We will see how that will go. technically because of the hardware and software optimization and support of Apple and iOS. Their phones can last easily for 4 years. Just need to get the battery changed after 2 years. You don't really need to change the battery, but the battery on Android, it's not even that good even when you buy it new. But yeah, it can last for 4 years. Yeah. Next live Saturday. Every Saturday I'm gonna try to do a live. So every Saturday, more or less at this hour, like 1-2 p.m. for me. Now it's 3 p.m. 1-2 p.m. I'm gonna try to do a live every Saturday. We will see. Changing battery after 2 years is a great idea, really. Thanks for the stream. Bye bye. Bye, Armin. Did you tweet before starting this live session? I didn't tweet, but yeah, next live I'm gonna tweet. But I didn't tweet, but definitely I should have tweeted. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I can see you on the next live, and hopefully I can make some new tutorials in the next week that will come. But yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I see you on the next one.